And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Did not get quite as cold as expected last night. This morning, you're waking up to a clear sky, 51 right now. It was forecasted to be about 49. Stayed just above that. So that's good news. And you truly could not ask for any better weather than what we've got lined up for this weekend. There's a lot going on throughout the town. Of course, we've got the bike ride that's coming up for Wounded Warriors and the Threefoot Festival, and they've got all types of activities that will begin in the morning, breaking loose at 8 a.m. The Clydesdales will be in Meridian this afternoon at 6 p.m. downtown Meridian. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you can get out and enjoy yourself. It's almost like we're back to normal once again. And I guess one of the big news is, did you see that yesterday where the CDC finally says that you can break free of the masks, that they're suggesting that? And a lot of folks say, well, that comes amid with things going on in the country to take your eyes off something else. Not sure, but it is kind of convenient, isn't it? That is one of the headlines that is happening this morning. And I saw this. What did I do with this? I think a lot of people use hand sanitizer. But I guess you need to watch this. Here's a headline of somebody that smoked and had used hand sanitizer in their car. This is in Maryland. And it caught the car on fire. That's kind of scary. So if you smoke and you use that all at the same time, be careful. I didn't know the stuff was flammable, but burn the car to the ground. So be careful with that stuff if you use that. That's one of those things. And another headline, I'm not really sure what to say about this. I haven't watched it. I've just seen it, but it is a headline. Maybe you saw the recruitment ad for the CIA a few weeks ago. Well, the Army also, this is U.S. Army now. If you'll look at this, this is the new recruitment ad that they have put out. I have not watched it. This is just the headline, the clip from it. But that's the U.S. Army. We'll leave that where that is, and you can watch that. Of course, you can go to Daily Mail if you'd like to investigate that, or probably Google that to watch more of that. But that's one of the headlines as you're waking up this morning. Join us at 8:30 this morning. We'll have a lot of headlines to talk about what's going on across America and get you filled in on everything that happens. That's up and coming this morning. As I said, clear sky at 51. Let's take a look at radar real quick. Let's pull this up, then we'll do some good mornings here in just a second. All right, here's radar. As we pull in here across the deep south, we're looking good. All the way from Dallas, Texas, all the way through the Carolinas. No rain there whatsoever. We do have a little bit east of Miami out into the ocean there. Nothing bad. As you go up northwest of here, as you get into the Kansas City area, we do have showers popping up there around Wichita. Been there before. As you go north to Omaha, up through Sioux City Falls and St. Cloud, Minnesota, some showers there this morning. It's about the biggest thing we've got, and a few showers out in Wyoming. Still colder weather up in West Virginia in those areas, and some fire warnings out that direction. All right, as we look at, is there going to be any bad weather over the weekend? Let's look at today, the severe weather, and see where it brings it to today. As we look at this, Kansas, where it's got some showers this morning, is the eye of what's going on today, stretching back there into Colorado. But anyway, as you see, nothing here. A little bit of light rain up toward Virginia today. Let's look at tomorrow of severe weather, what it brings. And we turn off today, and this is severe weather tomorrow. It comes a little bit due south there, Oklahoma City, these areas in between there, and Albuquerque, and taking in parts of Texas there, that northern portion there. And as we go to Sunday, let's see what we've got for severe weather there. It really calms down a lot, and it goes from a level 2 to a level 1 over Texas and Oklahoma. Nowhere in Mississippi. Look at that. That's good. Some light stuff maybe up around Memphis on Sunday, but we look great. No mention of rain on that. It will be, I think, Sunday before we get that, Monday before we get that. So good news on that. As we turn to, let's see here. Let's say a good morning or two. Claudine Baskin is up today. How are you? Miss Joyce Stamper. Also, Donna Roseman is up. Good morning to Armadillo. How are you doing today? Terry Ray, TGIF. Aren't y'all excited? It's good to have those on the weekend. Also, Terry Ray, good morning, along with Jonathan Tanner, TGIF. Let's see. Terry Carter says good morning, along with Jeanette Rigdon. Tommy Ainsworth is up. Also, Janice Bounds. Let's see. Milton, good morning to you. Sylvia Stewart, good morning. Daryl Gibbs, good morning to you as well. Let's see. Morning, Scotty. Are you ready to do a live car ad? I might could do that. Also, yes, I can do that. Get in touch with me, Daryl. Charlotte Gray, how are you today? Let's see here. And someone asked me about where Candace is. Candace comes in at 8:30. If this is one of the first times you've watched this early, I'll do a little weather update here, and then Candace will be in at 8:30. And again, we'll be moving the show on the 24th to 8 a.m. It'll still be live streamed, and we'll be moving the morning show from 8:30 to 8 a.m. to fit in the 8 to 9 a.m. Time slot. We'll continue here and then also be on television on MeTV and Meridian beginning on the 24th. So y'all think about that. Get that on your calendars, and we'll run some promos and make sure everybody knows about that when that comes about. Charlotte Gray, good morning. Also, let's see here, and a good morning to Donna Huffmaster White. Good morning to you. As we go down through here, LaWanda Grantham is up. Hand sanitizers is alcohol's base and is flammable. What's that make sense with that? I've just never thought about it. I'm real bad about dropping that stuff all over the car. You get that little squirt bottle, gets all over your shirt. That's me. I've done that. I'm sure everybody else has too. And then refilling the bottles, I'm not real good at that. Even with the dishwashing liquid, trying to help Angie. She'll buy that big, the big kind, and then you take the one that you squirted out and you refill it. I'm not coordinated. Let's just go ahead and say that. I have to call it out where it is there. Oh, let's see here. Cold weather. Yeah. And Becky Moffitt, good morning to you as well. I hope your morning is going well for you and you're enjoying yourself. As I said, it is a gorgeous morning, and I hope you enjoy yourself. As from time to time, we talk about the folks that sponsor our show. And I want you to know about this, because this, as it's calm and cool now, nothing going on, there are days when it's not quite so much that. The Precast Group would like for you to come out and, well, look at these tornado shelters. These are great. Be prepared for whatever comes, and you won't have to worry about it then. The Precast Group here in Meridian, they build these. These things are sturdy. You can install them as your home is getting built, as a closet or wherever you want to put it in the center of your home. The back of it is there. You can build your house around it. If your house is already built, they can still deliver and set these up right outside your home. Solid concrete, 20,000-pound steel doors. All of this is tested. It'll be there. They're great. And, of course, you can do the in-ground kind and down in the underground. You can put it in a side of the hill, however you want to do this. Waterproof, it'll be there. They're great. Talk to them. They can show you the different ways you can do it and how you can decorate the inside with benches. And, it just depends on what all you put in it as to how many people you can put in. Because I've been asked that before. And it's just your layout of how you do that on the inside. See them today, the Precast Group here in Meridian, 482-003, if you'd like to have your very own tornado shelter and not have to worry about anything else that comes along. Those are nice. All right, let's take a closer look at the weather and turn to what the National Weather Service has to tell us this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Isn't EMEPA always good about getting your lights back on when those issues happen? Good folks there, concerned about the community. As we go to this, record highs and record lows for today. It was back in 2018, we had a high of 96 degrees on this day. That was warm. And that really wasn't that long ago. 3 years ago? Back in 2002, a record low of 44 degrees on this day. We started this day out cool then. A little bit above that this morning, 51. As we roll forward and look at what we've got forecasted for today, from Meridian all the way up through Philadelphia, Columbus, we're all sitting at 77 degrees. Back over toward the state line there, 77, also in Vicksburg. So we pretty much got it just under 80 degrees for the entire state of Mississippi. As we roll across to Alabama, as we see there, 77, Demopolis, York, Alabama. Hamilton, a little bit cooler there. 74, but as we go east into Texas there, all the way over to Auburn, about 76. So pretty much a flat line across here in the mid-70s across Mississippi and Alabama as we go across the state there. Let's see, and again, don't forget this. This is National Hurricane Preparedness Week. They're going to be doing check on your neighbor forecast process. Just a ritual there to where you make sure everybody in your neighborhood is good to go. Hurricane season will be kicking off in June as tornado season typically comes to an end in June. We focus on that, and then it'll come back again in the fall. As we look at our temperatures over the next 10 days, we pull this up. Here we go. Still cooler here for a few days in the great state of Mississippi, Alabama, through Louisiana, and even southern Georgia will be cooler than normal, kind of flatline. We got a cool spot there, rarity in Texas, and warmer north of here. As we look at our temperatures, we've got this as we hit 76, 77 today. Not bad at all there. We pull up, as we get into tonight, a clear sky, we're going to get somewhere around 53 degrees, 52 tonight. As we move into tomorrow, as the Clydesdale Again, they'll be out this afternoon. Tomorrow, though, it'll be fun all day downtown Meridian as this kicks off at the Threefoot Festival. A clear sky, somewhere right around 80 degrees. Look at that. I've got the National Weather Service tomorrow is going with 81. My system tells us 79 to 80. 2 degrees difference. It's not much at all. As we go into Sunday, sunshine, more of it. Great day to go to church, 82, 62 for that low. And then we'll start seeing our temperatures for the rain come in. 81 on Monday with a 30% chance of showers. Tuesday and Wednesday, all the way through Thursday, we'll have rain. So make sure that you get your grass done before now and then, because it will be definitely wet. Grass growing once again. Let's go ahead and go toward the end of the month. Let's jump out there and go through May the 27th and look at our temperatures. And this is what it brings about. On the 20th, we'll have 85 degrees, and it's not going to get out of the 80s all the way toward the end of the month. But the great thing about that is it's in the mid 80s to low 80s. I guess if you were going to call for the perfect weather, that would be a great scenario. It's when we start seeing that 90, 94, 95. And as we all know, that will come before long. I just dread it, don't you? You go outside and you're dripping wet within 10 minutes. It's rough. But, you know, that's what we pay the price for living in the South. And I guess in the end, it's worth it, isn't it? Also wanted to say good morning to Miss Gail Gafford. She's stirring a little bit. Also, Jonathan Ritchie up today. Davin Talbert is joining us along with Dorothea Harrison. How are you? Jamie Burt is out there. Let's see here. Milton, Cy, coming to the Neshoba County Coliseum. I've got to look at the dates of all of that. That is, of course, going to be a pretty big deal. Cy, everybody likes him. Him and his sweet tea. I've never seen his show before, but coming to the Neshoba County Fair there. We'll see how, not the Neshoba County Fair, but the Neshoba County Coliseum. I'll dig into that. We'll have all the information about that on the way also. And I saw where Brad Paisley is going to make his way to the Brandon Amphitheater before it's out. That's around the corner. So a lot going on in the communities as we start to loosen up, get to go to some concerts and things. That's all great news. Joe Williams should be joining us here in a little bit from the Piggly Wiggly as they celebrate their 20th anniversary this week here in the community. And I think they've got a lot going on tomorrow also. So hopefully Joe can make it in this morning and tell us more about that. Thank you for dropping by. We'll have a little bit more coming up. What time is it now? 6:45. We'll have Candace rolling in about 8:30 this morning and kicking things off for your morning to let you know exactly what's going on. So join us. Don't go anywhere with that. Right now, again, 51 degrees as we begin our day. Again, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you back in a little over an hour from now, and go over all the headlines and everything that's going on nationwide here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Thanks a bunch. We'll see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by